Welcome back to Cloudbreak Discoveries channel, everybody. We're, of course, sitting here once again with Kyler. We're currently sitting here at the beginning of February. The first month of 2022, January, is now in the books. Kyler, how has 2022 treated you so far?
Well, Michael, honestly, it's been a bit of a rough start to the year, but we're getting through it and moving the pieces down the field. Um, out of our visit to the UK late last year, we're still got a bunch of follow up on that. We attended Minds and Money here recently, and it's coming along. And it's never easy coming into a new year, especially in slightly volatile markets, but we continue to advance Cloudbreak and make sure we're trying to deliver that value to our shareholders.
Yeah, fair enough. And like you said, the markets have been kind of wonky. I honestly haven't been able to place where they go since COVID started, and we've had that giant flash crash and bounce back and so on. But do you think things are going to start lightening up soon when it comes to COVID's effect on the market? Like, how are you sitting?
Well, that's a double-sided sword, I'd say, so to speak. And I think it seems the UK it's raising interest rates here slightly right now. The US seems to be raising interest rates. Canada, I mean, we're holding as it sits right now, but inflation, I mean, it's really it's out there, and it's creating problems for people. So I think part of the whole COVID thing and all the cash flowing into the system was part of that. Now, as they start to ease off this, it could start to potentially be a really good emerging metals trade for investors out there, and the physical side, but also the ones exploring and the ones producing. We're pretty keen on that, and we think that it could prove true here over the coming months and year.
Yeah, going back to what you said, I think it could kind of go either way. If COVID things continue to tighten down, metals, the value of them is going to get higher, and therefore going to enable a lot more of these exploration projects and such. But on the other side, if things lighten up, more capital can flow into them. And as we see the current trajectory of where we're going, a lot of base metals and precious metals the demand is just going to fly up through the roof anyways. So I would say it's going to work out positively either way.
Yeah. One thing actually, just on the metals side, I know this is going to go into the weeds a little bit, but we recently released a newsletter to some of our subscribers, and we're focused on this concept called reserve life index. It's been applied to the hydrocarbon sector for years, and it's basically how much oil and gas is consumed on an annual basis, and how much do we have in the ground that we can still take out. And oil and gas is a store of energy. As we advance through into this revolution of movement over into the new store of energy, which metals are required for, especially copper, lithium, nickel, these types of things, we're going to get this idea that supply or reserve life index can be applied into that side of the resource sector as well. I think specifically lithium and lithium brines, because of it doesn't exist at this stage. We know how much oil and gas there is in the world that's producible on a pretty daily basis. We don't know how much copper, how much lithium, how much nickel there is, and it's going to start to shift. So, sorry to get into the weeds there a little bit, but it's a concept we're pretty hooked on right now, and really seeing how it applies to our sector.
Yeah, no, it's definitely an interesting concept. Like you said, that those same charts were used for oil for a long time, and with us trying to move towards metals being, I guess, the next commodity that we're going out of, I don't think we'll necessarily pull away from oil entirely. Well, I don't think we can, but you're right. It's going to be a bigger part of our lives, so it's worth taking into consideration. So, Kyler, I mean, where can people go to learn more about the newsletter? Where can they sign up if they want to?
They can sign up for it on our website, www.cloudbreakdiscovery.com, and or www.cronencapital.ca. It publishes on behalf of Cloudbreak as well.
Wonderful. Well, Kyler, thank you for coming on. Thank you for the January update. Hope February goes well. Everybody, if you have any questions, let us know and we'll dive into them. But have a wonderful day.